We've had some fun with some international followers and visitors lately.
Apparently,
we just want to give a shout out to.
There's a huge contingent in Canada that are fans of ours, and we just kind of came to light here. So I just hello to our brothers up north.
Yeah, and thanks for visiting us in Arizona. It's so fun to have our YouTube fans come into the store. We're actually humans.
It's crazy.
We work here.
It's crazy, yeah.
And it's really fun to talk watches with you all. So thanks for giving us that opportunity. I'm Elizabeth Smith with Oliver Smith Jeweler. I'm here today with our Director of Fine Timepieces, Mr. George Reid. And if you like watch videos, make sure to subscribe. We're posting videos weekly, behind the scenes of us here at the business. It's
behind
a lot of fun.
Case. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, please watch. It's a little bit of ourselves out there for you.
It's a great series. So today we are sitting with what I would say is one of the ultimate grail watches.
Yeah, it really is. It's the Patek Philippe 5168G. This one happens to be in the blue colorway.
Right, a little confusing.
Yeah, they came out with two to celebrate their 20th anniversary, 1997 to 2017, and it was the blue and then the green colorway. And a lot has been talked about with the green. Again, I keep saying it over and over again, but green being the new blue.
It's such a hype color, especially 2021 going into this year. Yeah. Everything's all about the green, so that's where I see it coming from.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I'm just making a plug for the blue here.
It's really
not to circle back to blue again. I like blue. You like blue. I think in the long run, the green's really cool, especially with the kind of waffle pattern they have on the dial. The green, they've been calling it the grenade dial because it kind of looks like a grenade. Very, very cool watch. I'm in this for the long haul, and I wonder 15 years from now, which one's going to be the one that people gravitate towards.
Sure.
And I really think the blue colorway is the way to go. You have this light blue dial at the center, graduating out to almost a black on the edges.
It's beautiful.
And then the way Patek finishes their cases is remarkable on this particular piece.
The case on the Aquanaut, especially, we were talking about this before, is super interesting. The bezel, too, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah, you have this linear graining on top with a high polish on the side. It's very, very difficult to do. I think it almost glows more in the white gold. We've seen it a lot in stainless steel. That was kind of where this watch came to prominence. It was one of Patek's stainless steel sport watches, and they don't do a lot of them.
Right.
So for this 20th, they did two specific things. They did it in white gold. So I think their finish level holds deeper, glows more in a softer material. Yeah. And then they did it in 42.2 millimeters, which is crazy big for Patek. And it wears big.
I always thought I was waiting for the green to come in. We got one in Aspen.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, this is the grail watch. I love it. I'm fine with wearing a large watch, and I was surprised at how large it was on me.
It wears big, man, and it's because it's 42.2, and all that linear graining. It's a very flat watch. It sits on your wrist. It's unusual. If you haven't had a chance to try one on, please put yourself in a position to do so because it's an eye opener. It's a real surprise from Patek.
I think it's like 8 millimeters thick, but I will put that in the description to make sure.
Yeah, maybe 10. It's thin.
Yeah.
It's really, really thin, but I hadn't been hands-on with one in a while. I just really wanted to share it with you guys. I think it's an absolutely spectacular watch. Maybe getting a little overshadowed by its green brother.
Yeah, so let's remember this one. Let's talk about the bezel on the Aquanaut because I find it so interesting. If you look closely, it's not quite a circle, but not quite a polygon either with the sharp sides.
Yeah, there's almost an edge to it, but it rounds itself out. There's definitely a direct line between this and the Nautilus. There was a marine inspiration with the porthole to both of them, and I think one flows very well through to the other. This is definitely the sportier little brother, but maybe pushing some stuff aside in a 42 with gold, it's a commanding watch. It's a different jam.
It's such a great detail. I just was staring at like this watch yesterday. I was like, how did they do that? It's so interesting.
Yep.
And to me, this is a sports watch for someone who is enjoying watching the sports.
Yeah.
I mean, if Patek, this big luxury watch house, is going to do a sports watch, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not diving in, but you're getting to enjoy it.
Yeah,
And that's okay too.
yeah, exactly. And there's something kind of cool with something that might go under the radar a little bit. I think even if you're uninitiated, you see this watch, you go, oh, that's a nice watch, just because it is. I mean, that's empirical fact. But it might go under the radar a little bit, and I think nowadays a little bit of discretion is probably okay.
Yeah. The
You
white
know?
gold especially.
Yep.
It looks like a sports watch, can wear more casual, but you know by the weight, you know what you're wearing, which is special.
I just want to say thank you so much for watching us. We really appreciate all the support we've gotten out there, and hello again to our friends in Canada. It's great that you've come down and reached out to us. It's very, very cool. If you're in the neighborhood, please stop by. We would love to meet you live. Thank you so much for watching.